out and get you all squared up.
Definitely bad. It stinks. Super bad. I got Alright guys, I just did a tiny bit of decorating for St. Patrick's Day. Just stuck a shamrock blanket up, new welcome mat, changed the heart out for a shamrock, new pillow covers on the pillows, and my wreath. I hung up my St. Patrick's Day garden flags. I have this one and I have this one. I kept up my snow stick because they're calling for more snow next week. Inside, I just have a shamrock blanket. That's where I hung my wreath that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. The picture I got from Hobby Lobby. The other two things I've had. I just reused them. I just decorated my tier tray. Just my little truck with shamrocks in it. Angel, some gold coins. Happy St. Patrick's Day. A little shamrock candle. Little leprechaun. And that is all that I have done inside. Shamrock tea towels in the kitchen. I forgot. I filled my straws up. Shamrock straws. I needed a new flag for the cemetery, so I'd ordered this off of Temu and it came in. May the winds of heaven blow softly and whisper in your ear how much we love and miss you and wish that you were here. And the hummingbirds. We used to sit out on the back deck and watch the hummingbirds. We love that. Then I couldn't resist these two spoons that I'm going to put in my son's stocking for Christmas. If they watch this, they see it, oh well, they'll forget by the time it's December. But they say, if I can get that in there, it's kind of hard to read. But anyway, what it says is, so the spoons say, having a weird mom builds character. I just thought that would be something funny to stick in their Christmas stocking this year. All right, guys. And guess what? I did a thing yesterday. I was out and about, happened to be in the area of no other than Hobby Lobby. They had 90% off Valentine's. So I went in, I was looking for actually one of the wooden heart bowl that I had. My sister wanted one. So I thought, well, I'll stop in and see if they have any more of those. And if they did, then I'd pick it up for her and I'd leave. Well, when I saw the 90%, I was like, oh no, I had to look. I did find her heart bowl. Now, granted, they only had one row, one side of what was left of Valentine's. And the heart bowl was not there. But I happened to be just walking around the stores, see if they come out with anything new. And I happened to find the heart bowl hidden on one of the shelves. I don't know if somebody had picked it up and decided they didn't want it and just shoved it back there, or they were hiding it to come back and get later. I don't know. But either way, I found it. So my sister has a heart-shaped bowl. So this is what I ended up picking up at Hobby Lobby. I got some dish towels. Now, I know there's a lot here, but they were 69 cents each. And my mother, when I was there, I called my mother. She wanted some. My sister wanted some, so I picked them up. These little ornaments, little Pomeranian and a little Husky, 90% off. They were only 29 cents each. How can you not pick them up? They are too adorable. These little ornaments, they're ceramic, and they were only 29 cents each. I got 3 of them. This heart here, I just thought it was pretty. Originally $7.99, 79 cents. The birds, I got them. These guys were originally $6.99 each, so they were 69 cents. They kind of have that vintage look, don't you think? Got me some Valentine earrings for 39 cents. A couple ground steaks for 34 cents. Some heart ornaments, 44 cents. And the wooden bowl that my sister wanted. And I hope I didn't break them. No, I did not. Good, good, good. Originally $14.99, $1.49. So yes, my Valentine haul. How can you pass it up? You can't, you know? So while I was there, I looked in Easter, and I picked up, the Easter was 40% off. But I got these 2 little bunnies. I like them. I got this little bunny. This cross wasn't in Easter, but I thought it was beautiful. I love it. I love this verse. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. I'm going to put that on the basket in the living room that's hanging up on my Jesus picture. I picked up these eggs for decoration. These are craft eggs. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably I'll mix them all up, stick them in a bowl. I do have some brown wooden Easter eggs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I got these ground steaks for outside. I got the little bunny butt and the carrots for welcome. And then also outside, I'm going to put the Easter egg along with this cross for I know my Redeemer lives. So that there is my Easter and Valentine haul that I got. Again, Valentine was 90% off. Easter, 40% off. Well, guys, today I am headed to the dreaded tax location to file my taxes for 2025. So, I'm not looking forward to that, but then again, who is? All right, guys, I don't know what we're going to get into today, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. So, all right, I'm almost here at the tax location, so I'll see you when I'm done.
Get out and get you all squared away. And we'll see you on 1 second.
Okay, people, I'm done. Happy? Could be better. So, what do you do when the snow starts to melt? You've had cabin fever, and you just don't know what to do. Well, you go thrifting. So on my way to Walmart, I want to go ahead and stop at Chep and see if they got any goodies today. With these decorative leaves, $1 each. They're pretty big. Remember those big-eyed photos from the 70s? The pictures, the paintings? I wonder if she's supposed to be one of them. This is from 1977, made in Korea for $6. These are some nice pet steps for $8. Here's a Skeeter tornado for $5. Wonder if that works. Be nice to have that on the deck. Here's an electric knife. Hamilton Beach. Does anybody even use these anymore? Bunch of bird faces for $3. I don't know what you do with them. IKEA though. Here they are again, and I need these, but I forgot to measure to see what size I needed. But then again, of course, I didn't know I'd be coming here today. I wish they had these in amber, and then if they had 8 of them, I would have got them. They're $4 each. The little ones are $3, and they only have the little glasses. There's $4. It's kind of cool. And they have some small ones for $2. Not sure what they're doing. That's $3. And this is $4. This here looks old. It also looks like it might have been handmade. I'm guessing this is like a spoon holder. That would be cute up by the coffee bar to hold the spoon. It's only $1. Okay, I was looking at the salt and pepper shakers, these cute little dogs. And of course, somebody didn't seal the bag and one fell out and broke. So I'm going to take it up to the front desk and let them know. Of course, if there's anything you see that you like, you've got to get it right away. Now that bunny rabbit container I saw last time I was here is gone, and so is the brass thingamajiggy that I had liked. Gotta get things when you see them, because they go quick. Well, I really don't see anything in here, so I'm gonna go and... That's kind of cute. Wooden tray, $2. Okay, here's a shamrock sun catcher for $1. I think I'll get that. Put it in the kitchen. Make sure I don't drop it. I was looking to see if they had a chess and a checker game combo. My grandson is big time into chess and checkers right now, and I thought I'd get one to keep at the house so when they're over we can play and not have to worry about bringing the game back and forth all the time. I like to look in the tool area too because I'm looking for a sawzall. Okay guys, I don't see anything that I need or want, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one spoon holder and the shamrock sun catcher. I'm going to head out of here and head to Walmart. Well, I only found a couple things that I liked. I got this. Thinking it's like a spoon rest or hold spoons or something for maybe like at the coffee bar. It was $1. And then I got the shamrock sun catcher. It also was $1. So I only spent $2.12, including tax. I felt bad about the dog salt and pepper shaker that broke. The one dog fell out when I lifted up the bag. I guess evidently somebody didn't tighten the bag well enough and the one dog fell out, and I feel so bad, but it happens. What they ought to do, I think, when they put things in bags like that, they ought to secure it, either staple it, tape it, or something to help keep things secure. But anyway, right now I'm debating whether or not I want to go home. It's 12:33, or if I want to go to Walmart. I forget why I wanted to go to Walmart. I am getting hangry, I guess you could say. I'm hungry. It's 43 degrees out. It's starting to cloud up. The sun has disappeared. I don't know if it's going to rain or what, but oh well. You'll see wherever I go, whether I go home or to Walmart. I don't know. I need to get something to eat first. All right, guys. I'll see you wherever I go. Okay, guys. So I stopped in at Walmart real quick. Picked me up some headbands. They're $1.97. This native facial care is on sale for $2.50. I got the coconut vanilla. Picked up some dog food, dog treats, and I got these two shirts. They're originally $19.97 and they're $5. Got one for my son and one for my grandson. And what's cool about them is they have the zipper pocket on the side. You can put your phone in, and then your thumb holes. So I thought that was pretty good. So they will be for Christmas. So right now I'm going to go over to the food section and pick up some veggies. It's never too early to start getting treats for the Easter basket for the grandkids because this stuff tends to sell out pretty quick. So look for some goodies. I will be making cookies for this holiday as well. And I always have an overabundance of cookies. And I like to share them with my neighbor and friend up the street. I'll go ahead and get these treat bags with twist ties. They'll fit cookies and put little treats in. I have cookie cutters at home, so I don't need cookie cutters. Sprinkles maybe? I think I might have Easter sprinkles at home as well. I am totally in love with these plates. How many's in a pack? 8. And what are they? $3.92. I need to pick them up for my mother for our Easter dinner. Okay guys, grab me some potato chips, some milk, cafe premium roast, coffee, milk chocolate chips, some provolone, and butter. Found a quiet aisle to come down. I don't know how long it'll last for, but all right. I guess that's all I need right now. Okay guys, I just added an onion, and I thought I'd try, because I'm hungry and I don't feel like drive-through, mega cranberry almond chicken salad. I figured I'd try that. Eat that on the way home because I am hungry. I'm gonna head back to the registers now, but in the meantime I'm gonna take a detour through the women's clothing and see if I can find anything on clearance in here. Oh, that's a cute little dress. $36. That's pretty. These are cute jeans. Look, they got a little pink ribbon split at the bottom. What are they? They are no boundaries, wide leg. Clearance, $13. I don't like wide leg, but that's really cute at the bottom. Terra and Sky, $4. It's like a dark burgundy color. Leopard print, $9. Pair of white shorts, $3. That's a plus size section. There's some Reebok jogging pants for $3. Hey guys, I am going to check out and head home. That's everything that I needed. Not much, but it'll do. I want to go home. Tonight we are going to make manicotti, stuffed manicotti, because I am chillied out. Oh my gosh, it's cold out here, but it feels so good. I was having a major hot flash. Actually broke out into a sweat. Couldn't get my coat off. It was sticking to my arms. Being a woman and getting old can be difficult. Oh well. All right, guys. I'm gonna find my sandwich if I can figure out where I put it, and eat my lunch. Go home. Catch up on some TV. Gosh, look at these marks. I don't know what they're from. I don't know, maybe I got too much sugar or something, or salt. Oh, come on. I don't know, but look at them. Oh well. All right, guys. I'm gonna put these groceries away. You know what I mean. I'm gonna put the groceries in the car and we are gonna go home. I still have my cows in here I never took out. And get my sandwich out. Load up. And head home. Hey guys, boy if I don't look afraid. What are these puffy things on my face? I need to get some kind of tape or something and tape me up. What do you think? Then they go away. They're puffy. I don't know. Oh well. Alright, I'm done at Walmart. I am going to eat my chicken salad sandwich, head home, and who knows what. I think I'll watch some TV. Bridgerton is on today. I wonder if it started or if it's tonight. I don't know. I gotta check that out. We shall see. All right, guys, I'll see you at home. Well, guys, I opened up my sandwich and it's definitely bad. It stinks super bad. So I am going to take this back inside, get my money back, and I guess we'll go to McDonald's. Okay, guys, returned my sandwich. I'm hungry. It'll be a while before I get back home, so I'm gonna run over to McDonald's, I think, and just grab something to hold me over until dinner tonight.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Give me 1 second, okay?
Thank you.
Here you go, honey.
Thank you.
You're hungry?
You too, thank you. So I decided to get the $6 meal, which is a double cheeseburger, 4 chicken McNuggets, and I got the hot honey sauce. That's new to me. I didn't know they made hot honey dipping sauce at McDonald's, so I'm excited about that. All right, guys, headed home. Well, I didn't get hot honey. I got hot mustard, and it really wasn't that hot. But hey, those nuggets hit the spot as I drop them on my floor. Okay, got mustard all over the floor probably. Oh well. It is what it is, right? I don't know if you can see, but right here, a rock just hit me. I was really far back from that truck too, so either a bird decided to fly over my vehicle and drop a rock and break my windshield, or that was one rockin' rock. Sure did bounce pretty far to come hit the windshield. I don't see any cracks per se yet. I'm sure once the heat hits the cold that it's going to trail, but as of right now it's just a chip, and I think I might have some glass repair stuff at home in the garage. I'll have to look and see. I really don't want to send it to my insurance company because this will be the second windshield that I've had to replace because of bouncing rocks. So alright, guys, it is what it is, right? That's what I always say. It is what it is. Oh, and by the way, when I was at a stop sign, the mustard dipping sauce that I dropped on the floor, it landed face up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I don't have a mess of mustard to clean up off the floorboard. So that's a plus. See, always find something positive in your day. I was originally going to end this video here, but I decided to stretch it out a little bit and share a little story of our family car, the 1967 Ford Fairlane 500. If you saw my short that I had posted on Saturday, it explained a little bit, but as you know, it's a short. And you really can't get too much in describing in that much a little time. Well, anyway, here's a little bit more to the story. Back in 1978, my dad was working for a dealership when a school teacher had brought in the 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 for a trade-in. Now, the car had a 289 V8, 37,000 miles, and my dad fell in love with it. Now, it wasn't in perfect condition. You know, it had the normal wear and tear. The school teacher was the original owner, so she had purchased it in 1967. Now, my dad, like I said, fell in love with the car, and he talked to his boss and said that he wanted to purchase the car. Well, he purchased it, $200. We used that car. Actually, it was our only means of transportation back at that time, and that car was used for my dad's work, We went to church, hauled stuff in it, and there was a time we even hauled firewood in it. But it was our little car. We all loved it. Actually, one of my siblings and myself learned how to drive in that car. We took our driver's license test in that car. And of course, when I was younger, me being the little rebel that I was, back then they had cigarette lighters that you pushed in. It got hot, it popped out. Well, like I said, the rebel I was, pushed that cigarette lighter in, it popped out. What'd I do? I decided, what would it do to the dash if I was to put this hot lighter on it? Well, I found out it left a mark, and another mark, and another mark, and another mark. What was I thinking? I have no clue. I do not know what even gave me the courage or the bravery to even try and do something, knowing that I was going to have consequences to pay. And I'm sure I did. I don't remember what they were. It's probably a good thing. But anyway, back to the story. We moved out of state, and we still had the car for several years. But my dad sold it reluctantly in 1985, $250. It had 141,000 miles on it. He was always talking about how he regretted selling the car and that he wished he kept it, all those afterthoughts you have, because we did have a lot of history with that car. But anyway, at that time, my husband and I and my siblings knew who purchased the car off my father. And actually, it was a lot closer by than we had thought. The car was sitting in the woods. It was in terrible condition. The window had been left down, so you had all the weathering. I'm not quite sure how long it had actually sat there, but it sat there for a while. Had four different wheels on it, 4 different tires on it. Like I said, the window was down. The inside of the car was trashed. It had been into an accident because I think it was a driver's side door, had been hit at one time. But we were determined to get that car back, to get it out of the woods and fix it up the best we could and surprise my father with his car back for his 50th birthday. So we bought the car back in 1989. It was September, actually, 1989, and paid $75 for it. We pulled the car out of the woods, got it on the trailer, took it back to my home at the time, and it sat in the garage for almost a year, 11 months to be exact, and we all pulled together finances, blood, sweat, and tears, and put together that car. At the time, the car still had old oil change records in it from when my dad owned it. The motor had 151,505 miles on it. My husband, father-in-law, and brother-in-law at the time pulled that engine out, tore it apart, tore out the rear, the brake system, transmission, exhaust, down to bare bones. He rebuilt the motor. He did send the transmission out and had it done at a local company. And finally, the motor, it was complete. It was put back together. Now, what parts and stuff he did to it, I don't know. All I know is it was back together and it was looking good. He dropped the motor in the car, May of 1990. Oh my gosh. When he hit the key and the rumble of that motor, it was just like, yay. It sounded so good. And just to have that step done was a milestone. So the next step that we had to do was start some body work. So again, now a lot of this was done by my then husband, father-in-law, brother-in-law, brother. We all, like I said, put time and everything in. Closer to that time, I was 8 months pregnant, so I really couldn't do much. But we started the body work, fixing the door. Or did they replace the door? They may have replaced it. That part I don't recall. But we ordered carpet, got the carpet in, had the body work all prepped, primed and ready to paint, which we did send that out. It was a friend of my then husband's that painted the car. 5 coats of paint of frosted turquoise it took. So all that was in June. The party that was coming up, we had it planned for August, and we were waiting on the fabric that was needed to redo the seats. We were waiting on the headliner for the car. Finally, it was flown in out of California by FedEx. We had less than 24 hours for the party. So we had I forget who put the headliner in, if we put the headliner in, but I know we sent the seats out. And like I said, we had less than 24 hours. And we got it done. We had that car back. We parked it up. We picked it up the day of the party. We parked it up the street at a neighbor's house where it sat while we had the party. And then after my dad opened up his gifts and everything, we went up the street, got the car, and drove the car. We had my dad. I don't know if we had him blindfolded or just had him close his eyes. I don't know. Up the drive it came, and my dad's face, he was speechless, but I mean, just the expression on his face was priceless. After several years, I'm thinking probably, now don't quote me on this because I'm not sure. It was either 99 or 2000, I think it was. My dad sold the car again. And so he sold the car in the next county over. It wasn't long after that another gentleman bought that car from the gentleman that my dad sold it to. He had it for a while. He drove it. And for some reason, I don't know, he sold the car. It wasn't several years, I guess, after that, the guy that had bought the car and then sold it again, friend, had ended up buying the car for parts to fix his 1966 Fairlane. Well, then come to find out, it's like, well, wait a minute, this is your car, guy's car. We will call him John. He had bought the car. He's the one that bought the car, sold it. Okay, guys, so to continue with the car story, John, we'll call him, who purchased the car. His friend, we'll call Bob, okay? Bob had bought the car for parts for his 66 Fairlane, and in the meantime had found out, hey, this is my buddy John's old car. Let me get in touch with him. So he got in touch with him and said, I got your old car. You want it back? Well, John was kind of hesitant at first because he knew the car was in disarray. But he went ahead and chose to get it. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. So he bought the car back from his friend and was going to try and restore it back to what it used to be. In the meantime, he lives down south, has family up north, and was up here visiting and decided, well, hey, while I'm up here, I got to drive right past them. Let me try and get in touch with somebody and see if I can maybe meet up with them. We can share some stories and I can get more information on the old 289 V8, how it was rebuilt, just details like that. So through the miracle of Facebook, he did have a lot of paperwork that came with the car. Now, my dad is a stickler at saving everything. He has files among files of his vehicles. He had my vehicles when I was still, of course, living at home, from my very first vehicle that I purchased, which, by the way, was a 1974 Dodge Charger SC with 389 V8. But anyway, back to the Fairlane. He saved any work that was done on it, anything he purchased, oil changes, anything like that. So there's definitely a lot of maintenance history for the car. So John, being up north, was headed back home down south and thought, while I'm up here, I'm going to see if I can get in touch with them. Now, he had her names because, well, Dad sent most of the records with the car, and by chance, they just happened to stay with the car between buyers, when my dad sold it to a guy who John bought it for, and from when John sold the car to the guy who bought it down the line. Anyway, the paper trail went with the car. He also, there was a magazine article that was done on the car because of this story of us getting it, restoring it back and giving it to my dad. The magazine had, excuse me, had written a story about it. Well, John somehow was able to track down that magazine and bought it off of eBay. So that story had more information about the family in it, and he started searching names on Facebook. Now, granted, some of my family are not on Facebook. He did track me down, but he did not contact me. He ended up contacting my younger sister, who also had a business page. And like he said, I figured somebody would respond to me more quickly if I went through a business instead of a personal page, which people that I don't know goes to like a spam folder. I don't check it. I have my settings set. But anyway, again, that doesn't matter. So the short of the story is he tracked us down. We met up with him. We shared stories. We shared pictures, which I'm sharing with you. And he is going to keep in touch with me. We exchanged numbers. He's going to keep in touch with me and send me the updates of him restoring the car, which I'm so excited about, which I will share with you. So if you're not subscribed and you are interested in this story, subscribe, because probably later this year, hopefully, he'll send me pictures of updates on it, and then I will be able to share with you. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully later on in the years, you can see some updates on this car. If you're interested, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Again, thanks for watching. To my grandkids, my nieces and nephews, I love you. I miss you. Can't wait to see you. Everyone else out there, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay safe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.